Evening all. Oh, didn't quite draw the last few inches of the last curtain. A tune called The Waiting. Guys, I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. No Sally tonight. She's banged up in Scunthorpe General. But she's not the patient. Her mama, Granny Hare, decided late last evening to do some gymnastics at the top of the stairs. Ended up at the bottom of the stairs, being operated on, being assessed. They call it a frailty test to see if she's going to be allowed out. Poor old Granny Hare and poor old Sally. And she sends her best. Hospital Wi-Fi is, how shall I put it, leaves a little bit to be desired. It's not good enough for to get her to the den. So I have to carry on bravely without her. So you can imagine today's been a little fraught. But we're going to carry on, me and Joe. Not quite as prepared as we normally might be. But the good thing is that you lot are a friendly lot. And you will smile through the mistakes with me. That's what I tell my dear students. Smile through the mistakes. Be prepared. What'll put us in a good place is a bit of Simon Golding. Yes, mate. Come on. Come on. I never ever could keep up with him. There's no point trying. Ah, man, what a prodigy. What a genius. Oh. There's a very posh casting tonight. Kevin and Jane back. You know, that's amazing. Everybody's there except Sally. Oh, dear. Right, Guy, are the lads in? Oh, yeah, Ethan and Thomas. Bringing the average age down. I'm referring to my old self, not you lot. Cheers on the dark stuff. Hysteria. Now here's one which has not been on the airwaves for quite a while, and if I remember rightly, it's a favourite of Mr. and Mrs. Sandman, Richard and Anne. If the old memory serves me correctly, it's the theme from Taxi. Right, I've got to do some juggling here. Switching instruments, changing mic channels, microphones. I've got one there and one there, you see. A fluty one and a saxy one. Right, so I need this. Oh, yeah. So easy to slip up. I've got two whistles of slightly different lengths here. If you play the wrong whistle on the wrong tune, does not sound good. Right. Okay, I think. Oh well, flawed but still fun. Ah! I got to the end at the same time as everybody else. Nobody was seriously hurt. Granny Hare is certainly not in a dancing mood, but perhaps some of you are. Or a singing mood. Right. What do I need for this? It's a madhouse. Joe, help. It's Fakey. Come on, Fakey. Bonnie needs let me live my free and easy. Put a toothbrush in my hair. Let me be a traveling man. I'm a road runner. Road runner, baby. Can't sit in one place too long. I'm a road runner, baby. One little me and I'll be gone. Well, you can love me if you wanna. I do declare that I can't restless. You know I've got to move somewhere. 'Cause I'm a road runner, baby. Anywhere is my home. And I love the life I live. And I'm gonna live the life I love. I'm a road runner, baby. Mama, tie me down. Yeah, I gotta be free, baby, to go around. All my life I've been like this. And if you love me, it's your own risk. 'Cause when the dust hits my shoes, oh, well, I've got the urge to move. I'm a road runner, baby. Gotta keep on moving on, moving on. Love the life I love. I'm gonna love the life I live. I'm a road runner, baby. Running that road. Oh, he's gone. Thank you, Mr. Fake. Might need you again later. Need you again very soon. Oh no, you're not going to bring your guitar, are you? Stuck. Oh. We're all still here. In spirit. Sometimes you realise you just need to take a deep breath. You get those feelings. The falcon's flying. It's been flying up and down the country, that Mike Falcon. Sometimes they do double takes, like last night. I think, well, that looks like John and Joan, but they're 345 miles away from home. No, it can't be them. It is them. Looks like the Flying Falcons, but they're in Hull, and they live down... Yes, it is. You guys are amazing, the super fans. We're all road runners, aren't we? In fact, you're running the road more than me sometimes. Especially John and Joan. Camper van could be the way to go. Maybe. Right, I need the whistle of the other length. Let me show you. There's not much in it, is there? Very easy. Very, very easy to make the fatal mistake of being a semitone away from where you want to be. Semitone might not feel like very much, but it can hurt bad. So this one's in D. The other one's in E flat. Did you need to know that? That's what my old dad used to say. His face would appear from behind the newspaper, and he'd say to my mum, do I need to know this in the paper? I use that line sometimes. Not to Sally, of course. Do I really need to know this? There's a lark in the clear morning air. It's like having a double act. I suppose it is a double act, really, isn't it? Me and my brother Fakey. I've been doing solo shows out live. It's a bit like taking the Zen Den on the road in a way. Well, I've done one, Haworth, and there's another one this Friday in Knaresborough, and one in Leyburn. And but I can't get Fakey. I can't get Fakey to join me live. I kind of enjoy them when I get out with the people, but sitting backstage on your own, it's a bit lonely. Maybe I could get a kind of Fakey puppet. What am I blathering on about? I haven't got Sally to send me a message saying, stop withering on and play some music, which she does do. Quit that. Good. Got that back. Yep. Oh, that one. Maybe. How brave do I feel? I may be making it up as I go along. A Marcus Miller tune. What I have not played for a long time. And not practiced enough. Right. Ah, yes. Trying to remember where to come in. called Run for Cover, Marcus Miller tune, but made famous by Dave Sanborn, of course. I actually remembered more of that than I thought I would. Celebrate small wins. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, wonder how the frailty test is going. I think perhaps I should have one of those as well. Ah, the stats. 23, 2 years ago. No wonder I didn't quite remember it all. I mean, I did practice it today, but normally, what's normal? There is no normal, is there? But on a day which was going more smoothly, I would practice it quite a lot, not just a tiny bit. What did the Boy Scouts tell me to do? Be prepared. We were absolutely spoiled last night. In our gig in Lath, we had the wonderful Corinne Drury from Swing Out Sister guesting with us, and such happy times we've had with that lady in Swing Out Sister, touring not the whole world, but Japan, Indonesia, and a lot of UK touring. And you know, some touring situations can be fraught, and they can be full of angst and edginess and nervousness and like not a happy feeling, not a happy crew. But Swing Out Sister, always very beautiful, and everybody looking after each other. And Corinne did remind me that she cut my hair once when we were on the road in a hotel room in Hiroshima, I think. And she's never been a hairdresser. She reminded me of that too. I don't think it would have mattered. Very happy times. Yeah. I'm lost in thought now, you can tell. Right, more music. Let's see how this one goes. Oh, I was gonna do. Yeah, I'll do this one, and then I'll see if I'm brave enough to do the other one. We've had a smattering of Bacharach and David lately, haven't we? We've had Alfie. I think we had The Look of Love not too long ago. Maybe another one. So here's another one. I thought I might sing a little bit of this. I've never tried to sing this. But sometimes you don't really appreciate the true, well, me, I'm not one, me, this one. You don't really appreciate how great a song is until you actually sing it through, you know, whether it's to other people, like what I'm foolishly attempting here, or in the comfort and safety of your own shower, you know. But lyrics. Walk on by. I was going to say, do you see what I mean? But you won't see what I mean because you weren't singing it. I was singing it. But when you sing it, it's quite a lot sadder than I thought. It's not really a sad melody, is it? But the words are a bit poignant. Yeah. Yeah, I know what I was going to see if I was brave enough to do. I did sing this last night, but I had backup, moral support. Te pregunto que cuando, como y dónde, y siempre me responde, quizás, cuando, y así pasan los días, y yo desesperando, y tú contestando, quizás. Estás perdiendo el tiempo pensando por lo que más tú quieras. ¿Hasta cuándo? Y así pasan los días y yo desesperando y tú contestando. Estás perdiendo el tiempo pensando por lo que más tú quieres. ¿Hasta cuándo? Pasan los días y yo desesperando y tú contestando quizás I don't know where I got that backing track from, but it had that little bit of applause on it. And obviously I edited it and cut it off dead at the end. It sounded ridiculous, but I mean, it sounds ridiculous anyway, to have applause on your backing track. Aye. You got time for a couple, you guys? How's the rest of the evening looking? Are you going down the pub? Are you off jogging? Got a nice dinner waiting for you? Maybe you're having a nice dinner now. Like, I just saw a flash of Mike, I think, mentioning Pizza Express, where we play to people who are usually on their dessert by the time we start. But first of all, when I first started playing the Pizza Express Jazz Club, I thought, that's a bit weird. People chucking it, but actually it's fine. I think it's fine. More easily pleased these days. Calmer. Karma, 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 camellia. I used to work with Boy George, you know. Yeah. Worked on a couple of albums. Why am I picking this up? What am I going to do? A couple of albums for Culture Club. And then a smattering of live dates. Not loads and loads. A couple of festivals, I think, and a couple of nights at the Royal Albert Hall, don't you know? And nice guy. Quite funny. And good band. Yeah, a bit of Junior Walker. Another bit of Junior Walker. Why not? Yeah, let's try this. What could possibly go wrong, as Johnny likes to say. Yeah, Cleo's Mood. I love that tune. Fantastic. Pure rhythm and blues. Dirty and bluesy. Honky. Well, I think I've got one more in me. And I'll be back next Sunday. If I survive my solo shows. Of course I will. And Sally sends her best again. She's thinking of you all. So we'll read the chat later. Because I'm sure you're thinking of her too. And Granny Hair, of course. battered and bruised. Big thank you to Zoom Karaoke for some great tracks tonight. Fakey, I suppose. Give him a shout. Birchie and the boys going to join us on this last tune. And who else have we had? That's it, I think. Oh! Man of the match, Mr. Simon Goulding. Yeah, Simon! That's what we need more of. Great to see you. See you next week if I don't see you out on the road running. And you guys take care. I'll see you before we go anyway. And this one is especially for Lord James and Lady Sue of Ulverston. It's one of the, if not the most requested tune ever on the live stream. It is Knopfler's Going Home, the theme from Local Hero. Mr. Michael Brecker played the saxophone on the original recording, and we doff our caps to him. See you before we go. Yeah! We're going home. Yes, my lions and lionesses. Gareth Moulton, of course, on the guitar there. Strutting his marvellous stuff. What a boy he is. Ah, you lovely lot. See you next week, eh? Spread the word. Look after yourselves. Take care. Eat well. Play well. Practice well, you musicians. I know you will. Thanks for being here so much. And big thanks to Joe. We did it, mate. Just you and me. The lonely double act. Lovely stuff, guys. You take care. I'll see you next week.